I've already done the detailed analysis on NVIDIA. This is just something very, very short. So this is the NVIDIA, and I had this inverse cup and handle, and it bricked in it actually broke down in the bearish action, and it hit the low of 116. And since then, it's sideways 116 to 128. No decision yet. So this island, we want to see which side it wants to resolve. To the upside, before the earnings we are talking about, to the upside here, then for earnings, what it will do. If it resolves to downside, then, is it satisfied in hundreds, from 100 to 110 range, or it wants a little bit lower going below 100, and from there on become a nice oversold, and then it could resolve upside. Based on where the price is sitting before earnings, a decision can come whether to continue up from here, or it is going down, then go from up from here. So it has a lot of possibilities. But first, only thing is this island needs a resolution in another 2 or 3 days max. So probably by Wednesday or so, we should see a decision either going up, filling this gap, or pulling back and then kind of bottoming action and going back up, and then go and tackle this gap. This is more similar to Tesla earnings, which we had, if you go and look at my video, small candles it had, and then it was very close to earnings, so it resolved directly upside. But here, it's the range is big and earnings is far away, so it can do both. So that's one thing. And other thing is this candle, the yearly candle 2024. I know NVIDIA ran, it was 441 pre-split, and from there it ran and it hit 600, 700 directly. And since then, it was no stopping for it. April had seen some very good numbers. First half had seen very good numbers. So this candle itself is from 47 to 153. That is 3x. Okay. So this year had ran, and the second year, like 2025, it's 116 to 153, which means we are still in the first quadrant. If this candle is divided into four, we are still on the top layer. So it's not bad. It has already exhausted space going from 47 to 153, and right now on the side it is just trying to think what it wants to do. Now, one thing is, if it wants to come down and test lower, that is a possibility, or if it wants to hold here, it can do that until a resolution to upside comes. Now, since it has exhausted time, it needs more time to decide, because this is more of a sideways action. Price wise, the cycle target is at 225. So with this earning, we can see whether it is going to make a decision yet, or it's going to leave it for some another time to continue that upside cycle. But again, from a practical perspective, keep in mind that a very big 2 years, since here, from the low of 10, it has moved to 153, and that's a very, very big move in 2 years. So the poor thing, if it wants to relax and just take the year off, that would be okay as well. So all the best. Let's see how the price action is in the next 2 to 3 days and where the island resolves. Good luck and happy trading.